All right, we should be up and running now. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I see Alfie is already here. Hiya, cutie. All right, I went through and I made sure that the stream was set up properly this morning. That the chat was all implemented, that the microphone works properly, that the background music wasn't too loud. So I think for once I haven't scuffed at anything. I think I got everything in the Discord. I posted on my social media account. So I think we're good. Gumbik, welcome. All right, I know that we were having this debate in the Discord, but I just want to go on the record and just say, instant coffee is never going to be the same as freshly ground whole bean coffee. I'm never going to accept that. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's more convenient, but it's just, I'm a coffee snob, and I only prefer coffee from the original whole bean source. Goofy, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, cutie? I'm sorry. I'm not going to relent on that. You can argue that instant coffee is more convenient. It is faster. It's great for when you just need a boost of energy. Listen, I am not going to argue those points with you. But if anybody sits there with a serious face and tries to tell me that instant coffee is better than regular, freshly ground whole bean brewed coffee, I'm sorry, I'm not ever going to accept that as an answer. Have I ever drunk unfiltered coffee? I have. It's not a good experience. It's very gritty. You spend more time, basically picking the grounds out of your teeth than anything else. It's not a good time. I've also made coffee filtering it through a clean sock one time when I was in the military, because we didn't have a coffee filter. So I had a package of brand new unopened socks, and I just washed the sock in water and then just filled it with coffee and stuck it in a pot of boiling water, which I'm sure was not great, but it's probably still better than instant coffee. My father drinks unfiltered. That's not for me. Listen, I guess I get it, right? If you like that grit, but I'm just that's a terrible mouthfeel for me. Right? I just don't like, it's like having grains of sand in your mouth. It's not better, it's cheaper. I'll agree with, no, well, it's not even cheaper, because I just posted in the Discord that the Nescafe instant coffee is more expensive than the whole bean Starbucks brand coffee. And I picked the Starbucks because Starbucks is the most expensive. So at least in the United States, at least where I live, the whole bean coffee is cheaper and provides a better coffee experience. Maybe in other markets, instant coffee is more affordable, and that makes sense. But I'm still never going to accept the answer that instant coffee is superior to regular natural coffee. I'm sorry, that's a hill I'm willing to die on. Anyways, how's everybody doing this morning? I know I kind of started off the stream with a little bit of instant coffee hate, but listen, I had to articulate my point somehow. I'm good. That's good to hear. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. We're going to get into Omori here in a couple of minutes. We are going to be doing some grinding on stream because I was struggling to beat Sweetheart in that boss battle. So we're going to do a little bit of grinding, and then we're going to take a couple of attempts at beating Sweetheart, and that is going to be the scope of the stream. And I'm really going to try to only do 3 hours today. I kind of experimented a little bit this week coming back, and I just wanted to kind of see where I'm at with my schedule. And what I've decided on is 4 days a week is good, but I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday going forward. And it's only going to be capped at 3 hours because 6 hours is just way too much for me. Even if I have a really comfy setup that's catered to my specific disability, it's not like causing me any pain issues. It's just too exhausting for me. 6 hours is a lot. It's a long time to be using your voice like all the way through. And like I'm coughing a lot today, so I just figured I'd just let everybody know. We're capping it at 3 hours. We're doing 4 days a week. And that's probably where I'm going to leave it going forward. I'm doing okay. Nomming candy and ice creams. Sounds yummy. I don't really eat a lot of candy and ice cream. A lot of people are like, why don't you eat more candy and ice cream? And I'm like, I like sweets, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm also the kind of girl who'll buy a Monster energy drink and like leave it in my refrigerator for 2 weeks and forget about it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, when I'm craving food in the morning, like, I'm craving, like, eggs and veggies and, like, maybe some coffee. And for lunch, like, I like to think about, like, healthy proteins and veggies and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just the type of food I like to eat. Are there any equipable items that you can make, unmanageable? I'm not sure. There are other numbers lower than 6. I remember the time when we stayed awake. When I stayed awake for 3 days straight. I have had some really bad insomnia in the past. It's gotten a lot better recently. Rain, did you know that your roommate is cool and cute? She is definitely the coolest. She is definitely the cutest. She's definitely cuter than me. And she is definitely very awesome. And she also helps me out a lot. Especially when I get stressed out and I need somebody to vent to. And I'm just like, oh, we got all this stuff that we got to take care of today. I feel bad because, like, because obviously I get on the stream at, like, around 8 or 9 o'clock sometimes. And that's usually, like, when Anna wakes up in the morning. So I kind of feel bad because sometimes I'm, like, rushing in the morning. And I'm like, we've got all these things that we need to take care of. I'm sorry. I'm going to be on stream for a couple of hours. Do you mind helping out? Cool Cat says, what? I don't think Baytran's gonna fall for that one. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna experiment with the chatting live stream. So the chatting live streams seem to be really popular and everybody seems to really enjoy them. So I'm thinking every week we do like a different like topic and they're gonna be generalized topics. So for next week, what I want to do is, I'm calling it Art and Heart. So I want to hear about, like, things that are going on in your life recently. And I also want to see the art projects that you've been working on. And I'm also going to go through all the recent art contests in our Discord and show off some of the art that you've all already, like, basically drawn already. So in case anybody doesn't have anything, I've already got a plan to show off lots of artwork that the community has created recently. And I thought that'd be a fun way to handle the chatting live streams. Rain is definitely a cool cat. Meow. Meow. Not the best at making meows, but you know, I do what I can. Rain, you just said what? I mean, I say what all the time. Rain is cool admission. Hey, alright, it's easier for me to admit that I might be cool than it would be for me to admit I'm cute. Based meower? I still, like, a lot of people said they think the meow is good. I don't know. I've had lots of practice. But I still don't think it's good enough. That's just my opinion. Oh, one other thing I wanted to cover too. So, there's been a huge amount of changes that I've made recently to the channel. And this is something that is kind of like, maybe I'll make a video. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to handle the announcement of it yet. but I'm consolidating the YouTube channels that I had started up, the extra ones. They're going to get consolidated back to my main channel. And the only two channels I'm keeping from now on are this channel, the gaming channel. Well, it's not even a gaming channel, the VTubing channel, and my Slice of Life channel. And that's it. I cannot handle running 4 YouTube channels anymore. It is way too much work. I didn't realize. I thought it would make things simpler because, like, everything's got its own little category, right? But what I really did was just multiply my work and my stress by 4. And even if it does help and it kind of makes more sense, honestly, I don't care anymore. So, I privated all of the videos on the other channels, and I moved everything back over to my main channel, republished it since it was originally published on my main channel anyways. And then also, for all of my old and archived content, if you're a member of this channel, at least Raindrop or higher, all of my old archived content from when I was Numbers Can Be Fun is now available to you. I made it members only because I don't want new folks to, like, watch my older content from, like, when I was cis, and get, like, the wrong impression about me. But I figured for folks that know me well enough, or at least support me well enough to buy a membership, they would be fine to be able to see that content. So I made it available to everybody. I put a lot of work into, like, all of that stuff. And it's way more scuff than, like, the stuff that you see today. But there's a lot of heart in it. There was a lot of good times. There's a lot of good memories there. I mean, that's how I met Dark Raven. That's how I met a lot of you folks, is through those, like, early live streams. So to just keep them, like, private and hidden away from my channel felt like a waste. So I figured I'd let anybody know who has a membership. That content is now available on the channel again for you, and you can feel free to watch it anytime. I'm also updating all my playlists. That was something I was working on for hours yesterday, hours and hours. So I've been updating all my playlists. I've been getting, like, all the titles organized so everything makes sense, everything falls in line. And the last thing that I'm going to be working on is for, like, the live streams for, like, the games that we went through. I'm going to go through and I'm going to timestamp and chapter out all of the live streams so that you know which parts are which. That way, like, people who want to kind of skip around, want to go back and watch the VOD, it is a little easier for them to skip through, like, the chatting sections, like what we're doing right now. Like, we're just chit-chatting right now. Some people don't want to watch that. They just want to get into the game. So I could timestamp all of that for them. It's going to be a little bit of extra work, but I figured once I get everything organized into playlists, I really only have to do that for, like, the gaming streams. And it's not as much work as you think it is, because you're really just skipping around, just looking for, like, when sections change. But that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to do that. And I'm hoping by doing that, I can find some material to make some YouTube shorts about. Oh, Gombek. I don't know if you're still listening in. But I finally got a chance to play Workers and Republic Soviet Union last night, and it was so much fun. I started recording it. I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't think I know what I'm doing in that game. My, like, starting city is incredibly scuffed. It looks awful. Everything is just kind of everywhere. It's got, like, the worst infrastructure layout I think I've built in, like, recent memory. And I once made a, like, city out of traffic circles and, like, city skylines, so it's gonna be worse than that. It's a good meow. Aw, I appreciate that. All right, I guess with 15 minutes out of the way, we can finally go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go and get over to this screen here. We'll get the game started up. I'm going to kill the background music. I'm going to cough a bunch because apparently that's what I do these days. Oh, I got one last sip of coffee. Yay. Meow. Meow. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it sounds that good. Meow. I don't know. But I'm self-conscious about everything. I mean, come on. You've all seen me, like, talk about my own art. Did you at least manage to make it economically sustainable? That's a great question. You know, that's a question I think all of us should ask from time to time. Maybe. Is anything economically sustainable in this economy? Okay, where did we leave off? Perfect. Okay, this is the room I wanted to be in anyways. Okay, so here's the issue. We suck. So we're gonna have to grind. And I think, is the bear still there? The bear doesn't come back. That sucks. Okay, alright, I guess we're gonna have to... Because the bear drops a lot of EXP. But it looks like we're just gonna have to fight a bunch of folks here, out here. Okay, wait, I'm just trying to remember, like, the... Skill, headbutt, skill, annoy, and then we'll have you attack. Oh, the mood got shifted on them already. Is that the front and back of a horse? I think so, honestly. It's a horse archer. Aubrey, come on. What the heck, girl? How could you miss a headbutt like that? Oh, I didn't notice that Kel was so low health. Okay, we defeated the butt. Actually, wait. Fight, skill, sad poem. I will use the fries. I wonder if Aubrey can knock herself out doing that attack. Yay, we win. I'm not really sure what level we should get them to. I'm pretty sure there's pickles in here that we can use. Yeah. Horse archer where the horse is 2 mole sprouts and a trench coat. I think it's technically 3 mole sprouts and a trench coat. Bougie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, they were already sad. I didn't notice that. Can't get any sadder. I don't know about that. My charger died. Thankfully, this phone has a lot of battery. Mine doesn't. Oh my god, I swear. I listened to like 3 songs in the morning and my battery's already like, please put me on the charger. And of course, the internet is bad as always here, Lamau. I'm sorry. That sucks. Especially when you're on mobile internet, too. At least that's what I think from, like, what you were talking about last time. Alright, just gonna have her attack. Skill, gun and gun. And you are gonna cook for Aubrey. Aubrey is really strong, damn. Oh yeah, funny thing, Omori takes place around the turn of the millennium, so the characters who are about the same age as me! You know, Thomas, you've got a funny way of making me feel old every time we interact these days. You know, it's still not as bad as, like, when I was telling somebody, I was like, oh yeah, I remember playing the original Doom growing up, and they were like, wow, Doom, that's ancient. And I'm like, no, don't call it ancient. I think we could just do regular attacks for the rest of this. I'm pretty sure we could just beat this wizard up. Hi, Rain. If you ever went to Vox Libre, I have something for you in the sanctuary in your base. I was gonna do Vox Libre today. I just, like, I'm exhausted. And also, I was talking to somebody on my social media account this morning. And I, like, they brought up the fact that the air, like, quality has been really bad, in our area recently since, like, there's wildfires going on, and they're like, if you don't have a filter, that could, like, be why you're, like, not feeling great. Which is really true. Like, it's been overcast, like, skies and, like, kind of this orange weird haze for, like, the past couple of days. It's probably also making my cough a little worse. Okay, 16. And learned homemade jam! That sounds great. Okay, I wanna heal first before we get into another fight. It's actually a pretty decent area to grind in. Like, if we were gonna grind at all, at least I can go back here and easily access, like, health. About emotions, most characters could only reach stage 2 in emotion, unlike Omori and some bosses. Oh, so can Omori get, like, ultra depressed? Should we fight the horse again? No, let's try something different. We'll mix it up a bit. Yeah, we'll fight the wizard this time. It's a natural 20! I'm not scared. I had to grind EXP and mine for 6 hours in total. I hope you like it. I'm going to be playing casually over the weekend. I meant to play yesterday, but I got really exhausted after I did all that organizing on my channel yesterday. And, like, those are things that I'd been putting off for a while. I also needed to do some, like, ninja edits on my, like, video. So if anybody's watched the video Crushed, I had to take it down for a little bit because there was a couple of things I needed to edit in the video. But that's back up now, and it really should have only been down for a couple of days because the edit wasn't that intense. It just got lost in the mix after I basically, like, my housing situation flipped upside down on me a couple months ago, and it's just, like, I completely forgot about doing it. I took it down to edit it. It was only supposed to be, like, a couple days, and I only just, like, yesterday finally got to it and put it back up on the channel. No! Why would you do that to Aubrey? Now we have to make them pay. I'm ever so pissed. Don't be messing with my girl, Aubrey. Yes! I was joking there. Okay, good to know. By the way, sad enemies drop less XP. Aww. Well, that sucks. Well, we're so underpowered it doesn't seem to matter anyways. I don't think that's gonna work this turn. Oh, come on now. Well, thanks for cooking a cookie for Omori that he didn't need. Okay, now it'll work. No? Oh, okay. All right, I did get it. Oh, I don't have enough. Also, besides for the funny castle thing, there's another thing that you'll need to watch out for in the future location if you're willing to do extra grinding in certain places. I am Delta! Welcome to the stream. Wait, do you want me to call you Delta or Zelda? Now I'm not sure. Delta is fine. I like the name Delta. It's just a temporary name for fun. I mean, I change my nickname, like, more than I change my clothes sometimes. I'm just kidding, obviously not, right? But it really does feel like that. Like, I've had a couple of other people comment that, like, how do you even come up with all of these nicknames? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I just do it. It's like whatever random thing I'm feeling at the moment. The one that people didn't really get, this one I came up with recently, was the allostatic rain. And a lot of people told me they didn't know what allostasis means. They thought it was some sort of electrical thing. It's not. Allostatic is not an electricity thing. It's kind of a misleading term, kind of like how light year is not, like, you know what I mean? It's not a measurement in time. Oh, wow, Omori, you just, like, targeted that middle dude completely. I had to look it up too. Maybe I'm just like more familiar with like biology and chemistry and stuff, but I thought allostasis was like common enough for people to pick up on. And for those who don't know what it means, it's your body's ability to keep up with the changes in nature. That's allostasis. Just for anybody who's like not aware with that term. Basically, it just means that like it's the ability for your body to keep up with the changes, like the variable changes in your environment, right? So if it gets too hot, right, your body sweats to cool itself down. If you get too cold, you start to shiver to heat yourself back up. That's allostasis. Well, at least a very broad and general example of it. See, here, I'm here to educate, entertain, and inform. Sometimes I inform you of some pretty crazy things, but you know, hey, at least I'm doing it. Allostasis, the ability to react to any unusual greetings. I love that. Rainbowtainment. Oh, God. That works way too well. Delta, you're a genius. I don't know how much more grinding we need to do. I kind of like fighting the horsey, though, because 1, it's conveniently located. 2, it's hilarious. 3, it seems to drop a lot of XP. Allostasis when your chess skill doesn't change. Hey, that's my chess skill. Okay, so I know how to play chess. I am not going to sit here and pretend that I'm good at playing chess. I'm, like, only okay at best, but I do love playing it. Like, the problem is that you can never really find anybody. Like, there's the only two types of chess players I ever seem to find is somebody who knows nothing about chess, and I have to basically teach them everything. Or it's somebody who's so good at chess that basically they're going to win in, like, 10 moves anyways. So it's not even, like, a real game. They're like, aha, I see you're just a beginner still. And it's like, screw you. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't dedicate my entire life to learning and mastering chess. Chess feels like the Arch Linux of board games, honestly. Kind of real. That's a real take. Whoa, Aubrey is super pissed. Nah, that would require the player to make... Could you imagine? Could you imagine? And, like, here's the thing. That's not too far off from the truth back into, like, the Renaissance era. Because if you really did want to play chess and you didn't know anybody who could make you a chessboard, guess what? You were whittling. You're going to be whittling away on that chessboard for a few weeks. Like, do you like my chessboard? And I have all these pieces left. Yeah, I know what you mean. I like the meme subreddits and stuff like that for, like, chess memes and stuff like that, but I won't venture into, like, serious chess, like, communities or anything. Not that I spend any amount of time on Reddit anymore, but back when I used to. I can't stand Reddit these days. It's absolutely disgusting. Chess was mostly played by the aristocracy back then. I hope I said that right. Aristocracy? I think it's aristocracy. It helps with chess that you can use basically anything for the pieces. Like, one type of shell could be towers or something. Yeah, but what happens when you forget which piece represents what halfway through the game? And you're like, wait a second, I thought the pink shell was supposed to be the towers. Okay, we're going to take a minute, too, and just kind of go through our items and see if we've got everybody stacked up with, like, the right kind of equipment that we found so far. I don't know what level I need to grind to be able to beat Sweetheart, but if we need to grind a couple more levels, we will. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take on Sweetheart and hopefully kick her pretentious little butt all over the place. Maybe checkers is easier. I mean, checkers would be easier. And also, like, I also just remember, too, you can knit a cloth, like, board, like checkers board, and, like... Wait, what's all... Why did the screen just start shaking randomly? Okay, anyways, let's check out, let's see... Equip. Let's look at Aubrey. Let's see, she's got the Comet Hammer. The body pillow seems to life-size and huggable, yet suspicious. Apparently the body pillow does more. So, you know what? I guess we'll do that. The eye patch. so she can pretend to be me. Luck, binoculars. I guess we're just gonna keep that on her. I think that's a good combination. Omori, what do we got? Okay, apparently he can only ever use the knife. Defense. We can put the backpack on him. That will help. Bracelet, bubble wrap. That will also help, but I think like keeping the seer goggles on him is probably the best so far. Computers can make perfect moves in checkers, unlike chess. Wait, are you saying the computer is so good at checkers that it's basically unbeatable? I think we're going to keep what we got for Omori. Let's take a look at Kel. Meteor ball and a coconut. Well, the coconut obviously is better, so we're going to switch to that. And then, of course, we're keeping the cat ears on Kel. Sorry, cat, we're turning you into a cat girl. I'm sorry, my friend. Listen, you're just... The cat ears are adorable, okay? Listen, don't be self-conscious about it. Took me a while to get used to my cat ears, too. But, you know, once you get used to them, everybody's just gonna call you a cutie all the time. Are there charms that affect emotions? I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen anything yet. Oh, wait. Magical bead. Where starts battle with a random emotion. There you go. I think that's what you're looking for there. All right, let's take a look at Hero, see what Hero needs. So, frying pan and teapot. Well, the teapot... does a little less damage, but gives him more juice. So I guess we'll take that. But the frying pan gives him more heart and more attack. We'll try out the teapot. And then we gave him the TV remote, but I'm sure we can find something better. Binoculars. We can put the bow tie on him. The bubble wrap. We can give him the magical bean. Viola, welcome to the stream. We can also give him the faux tail. We can give him the cat tail. The rake or the cotton ball. Not 100% sure. I think maybe the bow tie. Okay, and then as far as skills are concerned, hold on, let's swap out a couple of their skills. Team Spirit I never used, so let's move that out. What do we got here? Power hit, an attack that ignores a foe's defense, then reduces the foe's defense. Interesting. Okay, we'll take that. Aubrey attacks a foe and becomes happy. Okay, that's good. Headbutt we're keeping. Encounter. All foes target Aubrey. I don't like that. Why don't we do Team Spirit here? Okay, Omori, what do you got? So Bread Slice I kind of like. Hackaway I kind of like. Mock I have never used. So let's see. Lucky Slice. Axe first. An attack that's stronger when Omori is happy. See, that's useful, especially with Aubrey. Also, Trick is not a bad one, too. We'll try Lucky Slice and see how that works out for us. Cal, what do we got? Because we use Annoy and Run and Gun. Deals damage to all foes. That one I haven't used yet, but I might keep it. Makes a foe feel random emotion. I don't use that as much. Deals damage to a foe 3 times. And then Juice Me. Juice Me sounds kind of useful, so I think I'll keep that one. And then for Hero, let's take a look and see. Swap. Heals some of a friend's heart and juice. Fast food. Acts first. Healing a friend for 40% of their heart. See, that's better than cook. We'll keep smile, massage, and I don't like that. So we'll use brings back a friend that is toast, homemade jam. That seems like the best combo for Hero.
ZT Style gave me a chance and made Ame dance.
Oh my goodness. ZT, thank you so much, cutie. I didn't even know you were watching this stream. Did I miss you? Head pats in the chat for ZT. Thank you so much, cutie pie. If you left a message in Ko-Fi, I'll go ahead and check it real quick. Give me just a second. An invisible donation from an invisible girl. Spooky ghost noises. Spooky indeed. I had no idea you were even there the whole time. Aw. Thank you so much, ZT. I hope you're having a wonderful day, cutie. Oh, by the way, ZT, for the end credits of the streams and the videos now, I'm going to do this monthly. I'll update it monthly. But I started, like, putting, like, a multiplier behind each person's names to show how many times they donated. So if you hang around for any of the credit stuff going forward, you take a look at your name, because I made sure to multiply each time that you've given a generous donation. Someone figure out exactly how to donate exactly 7%. Wait, what's the number at? Wait, is it at... I can't see it. Is it at 68%? I can't see. I can't actually read the number. I can't. It's too small for my screen. I did it for yesterday's stream, like, but I don't know if you're going to be sticking around to the end of this one. I'm only going to be doing 3-hour streams from now on. And just so that you're aware, ZT, because I know you like coming here pretty regularly, I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on live stream starting at around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just so you have a heads up there. All right, skill. Sad poem. Let's make the horse butt sad. All right, let's check out and see if they're all buffed up now. And then we're going to try out that fast food skill. I want to see what it's like. Oh, wow. I like that way better.
Gombik gave me a chance and made Ame dance.
Oh my goodness, Gombik, thank you so much, cutie. Wait. Did you seriously donate so that it would get to 6-7%? Head pats in the chat for you, cutie pie. Hold on a second. Wait, I just popped open the wrong window. If you left a message, on Ko-Fi, I'll go and read it real quick. Oh my god, that's too funny. I didn't say anything. Oh no, Gombic. Gombic, cutie, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'll leave you a nice little message. Thank you so much, cutie. Even though this was for a 6-7 meme. Thank you so much, cutie. It helps out so much. You have no idea. Alright, skill. Juice me. Which we can do for Omori. And then fast food. This is great. I love that everybody's kind of a little bit balanced now. We can help each other out. Yes, everybody put 6-7 in the chat. Oh, Leon, oh my goodness, so good to see you, cutie. I saw the thing you sent me in the message. I think I replied to you, but I don't remember. I'm going to be real about it. I think that was like 2 days ago. I think. Oh God, the time blindness. The time blindness is real sometimes. Too real. We got this in the back. Oh yeah, I remember seeing it. Mood, I got time blindness. No, I definitely get it. It's like, I swear, I blink sometimes and I'm like, where did like 5 hours of my life go? Did that just really happen? It's like, have I really been working on this for so long? Yes, Rain, please. Please, take a break. And it's like, no. I went through, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and we don't chat regularly, and they're like, so what did you do yesterday? And I went through like the whole list of like everything I got done yesterday, and I was like, okay, well, I woke up, right? And then I made breakfast, and I did this, and I did that, and I'm like, I spent like a couple hours organizing all my stuff, and then blah, blah, like go through the whole list, and they're like, holy shit, that's a lot. That's more than I get done in like a couple of days, and I'm like, oh. It's always either getting through the day feels like it takes 50 years, or multiple days pass in a blink, and we have no agency in how that happens. So for me, time never drags anymore. It just only seems to keep getting faster these days, and I don't know if that's because I'm getting older, or if I've just lost complete, like, control of my time blindness, and I've just, like, thrown caution to the wind. It's like, screw it. This is my life now. I don't know if we're strong enough to fight Sweetheart like this. I want to say we are now, like, because we're a couple levels higher than we were. But she's really strong. So I'm tempted to do maybe just a little more grinding. I don't know. What do y'all think? I need to go get a refill on my water anyways real quick. So I guess I'm just going to leave it up to chat. Just let me know what they think. I'm at around like 16 and 17. If you think I need to grind out like a level or two, I will. But I'm going to go get some water. I will be right back. This is your cue to get a snack or some water too, especially water. Somebody told me yesterday, they're like, I don't deserve to drink water. And I'm like, I am not going to accept that nonsense from you. Drink water. All right. I'll be back in just a second. All right, I am back from the hydration station. Hopefully y'all took a little visit yourselves. Got yourself some water. Let me go ahead and get myself back on screen real quick. I gotta take down the break message. Nikki, welcome to the stream. Oh, Delta, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, cutie. Head pats for you. Head pats in the chat for Delta for the membership gifts. Thank you so much, cutie pie. Also, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but if anybody got a raindrop or higher membership, you have access to to so much stuff now. Go to the membership tab on my YouTube page. You can watch any of those old videos if that's what your heart desires. All right, looks like nobody had any comments on whether or not I need to keep grinding. You know what I say? I say we go for it. We just give it a shot. We'll see if we're strong enough, and if she beats us up again, we'll just cry or something. I don't know. That's how you solve all of life's problems. You just cry. I'm not going to reread this because we already went through it last time, so I'm just going to skip it. We all know the joke. I am going to cry. Oh, no! It's my party, and I can cry if I want to. Okay, I'll stop singing, I promise. I know it's terrible. Oh, is my, stupid model glitched out again? Alright, there you go. I fixed that. Welcome all. Welcome all. Yep. we're here for the wedding beatdown. Is there a way to skip this, though? For realsies? Because we already did this. It's my money, and I want it now. It's mine, yeah, and I want it now. I cannot believe that she's getting married to herself. I mean, I kind of knew this character was a narcissist, but I brought this up yesterday too, right? But in all seriousness though, I've made that joke, oh haha, I'm in a relationship with myself, but I wouldn't actually say that, right? I wouldn't actually be in a relationship with myself. Catgirl remake of those commercials, I could do it. We can do it with estrogen. It's my estrogen and I want it now. We'll make it a trans pride thing. It's nya estrogen and I want it meow. That's actually perfect. There we go. We'll just do a bunch of YouTube short skits for it. Meow. Meow. And then we're gonna get to the part where she's like, oh, hero, my true hero. I love how Cal starts laughing here. It is lame. Don't laugh, Cal. I actually feel kind of bad for her. In a way, I do too, right? It is kind of sad to see somebody be that narcissistic. And here's the thing, I don't talk about my past relationships too much, but I was in a relationship with an actual factual narcissist for quite a bit of time. I am very familiar with their playbook. I object. Stop this wedding immediately. I love how dramatic it is. Don't do this, sweetheart. This wedding is a sham. Loving yourself is one thing, but this is taking it way too far. Perfectly said, Aubrey. Perfectly said. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of skipping around because we went through this part yesterday. I'm hoping we don't get stuck on the boss fight here, that we're strong enough to do this. I mentioned this yesterday in chat, but nobody really had a reply. Has anybody actually been to a wedding where somebody's, like, actually, like, spoke up and objected and be like, I object. I object to this marriage. Okay, I really hope we don't have to do this again if I fail this. Yes, yes, yes. My hero has come for me. Oh, my sweet hero, I knew you wouldn't leave me alone like this. Just remember the emotion chart? Yes! Yes, I'm sure I will remember it. You're putting a lot of faith in me, Gombic. Actually, when I was recording yesterday, too, I was like, you know, I don't know how I got put in charge of the city because I really feel like I'm not, like, the best one to be doing, like, the urban planning here. Wait till you see how scuffed it is, Gombic. Oh, I named that little city, Gombicville, by the way. Oh, there's so much dialogue. There's really no way to skip this? I mean, we already read it once. Oh, thank you. Wait, does that? It doesn't work now. Press X. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so much better. Farewell, miserable peons. I love her weapon, honestly. That is so good. Okay, all right. Now, we are going to... I know she's going to switch to happy, so we can't get sad. We're going to try to make her sad and just, like, dump a bunch of damage on her, and hopefully we can keep everybody alive this time. Oh, hero, my hero, your smile charms my heart. I will make it mine. An attack that is stronger when Omori is happy. Okay, we're gonna save that. I love this song. Like, this whole setup, even the artwork, it's so good. Pretty sure when we got here, we were sitting here and like, why does this go so hard? It really does. I'm gonna let Sweetheart beat up on me just so I can, like, jam out to her awesome music. I'll take something a masochist will say for 1200, please. Not 100% sure if I want to just waste all of Omori's juice like this. And Team Spirit. We'll do that first. Skill, massage. Okay, alright, nice. Much better. It's pointless, you fools. You cannot dip in my positive energy. Okay, that was obviously the wrong attack to use. I think we'll just do a standard attack here. Skill. I think I just got, like, unlucky last time. I'm gonna use the Team Spirit again. I don't want to risk it. But I also kind of need people to start getting healed up, too. You know what? We'll use it on Omori. It's fine. Skill. And then fast food on Omori as well. Actually, you kind of need some healing. Oh, yes, finally. All right, we got it. Hopefully this does a lot of damage. You dare raise your fist at me? Fools! You should be groveling on your knees. Okay, we need some, like, serious healing. It's pretty bad. I need healing. God, it's so hard to keep the health up in this fight. Oh, Aubrey, come on. Wait, I forgot who I did the team spirit on. Crap. Hold on. Skill, team spirit. Alright, do it there, and then snack, do the cheese wheel, then skill, massage, I guess yourself. Sad beats happy. Okay, so I need to make everybody super depressed. I'm gonna try this. Skill. Well, she has the oh-ho ability to anger you. I know, and that's the problem, is like really the only status effect thing that I can do is either make them sad or happy, and Aubrey does a better job at like changing like the status effects of the team a little bit better. Oh-ho! My beauty and grace is boundless and everlasting. It's a shame that you won't be able to enjoy it for much longer. Sweetheart has become ecstatic! She's looking a little unhinged. Is that what happens to me when I get too excited on stream? Well, at least clear the angry effect off of Cal. Egg static? Oof. See, that's why I use the fries. Do we have... Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna need to use this. Snack. Still have the cheese wheel. We definitely need to use that. And skill. Massage. And we'll just use it on ourselves to clear the angry. Okay, sad poem. We'll try to get Kel sad now. Skill. Power hit. I don't know which one's gonna be better, but we'll try the power hit again. You know what I'm starting to notice? That Sweetheart's character design with her dress isn't too far off from my own. CT, it was so nice having you here. I hope you have a wonderful day, cutie. I think we're good if we just attack. I see you're still standing. Cockroaches are resilient, I suppose. BRB, time to drop rated Sweetheart cosplay. Oh no! If you do, you gotta make me like really narcissistic sounding like she does. You gotta do the oh ho ho ho. All your head pats now belong to me. No, you gotta do it like that old meme. All your head pats belong to us. Sweetheart became manic? Oh god! Oh, I definitely can't relate to that in any capacity. I think we might want to use a healing item. I think we need to heal again. If we don't, we're gonna be screwed. Do we have something that's gonna work for the whole team? We do not. Except for the pizza. If I use that, it feels like a little bit of overkill, but I don't know if we can tank another hit. You know what? I'm gonna hand a tomato off to Aubrey. Because if anybody needs it, it's gonna be her. And then skill, fast food, give some to Omori. See? That's what I was talking about right there. I hope that we don't automatically lose. This was child's play. You're all nothing but a bunch of lowly peasants to the top. I knew it. God damn it. Oh, we were so close too. Okay, here's the thing. Do I grind one more time or do we just go for it? Do you think I'm strong enough to actually beat her? Is Leah going to deep fry raid? I hope she does. Deep fried level Valley girl. We just copy her expression here. Oh, I hate that. I hate when games do that. They're like, oh, the main hero died, so the whole party loses now. Not that they, like, we don't have abilities to resurrect the people, right? I think we were close enough, but you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to just grind out another level or two. I think, like, a level or two would be enough. Good thing we saved right before the boss fight. No, Omori toast, yeah. Omori toast isn't my favorite. I prefer regular toast, I guess. No raw bread in my household. I mean, come on, who eats their bread raw? Wait, there's only 2 of them now? Raw bread, that's what she said, chat. Oh, you know what I said. Don't be serving me up any of that raw bread. Prefer my bread cooked, thank you very much. That makes dough raw bread. Well, that's not bread, that's dough, right? See, in my brain, it goes, this is the process. It goes from, you know, it goes from raw dough to dough, because then you have to, like, rise it and, like, do some stuff with it, right? And then the dough becomes raw bread, and then when you cook the bread, it becomes toast. And cooked bread. Wheat is the rawest bread. I actually like wheat bread. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I also like pumpernickel too, so I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Not wheat bread, just wheat. Yum, you know me, I just like, I just like to take a handful of raw grain and just munch on that for a few hours every morning. Rain, how's the weather? It actually was really nice and chilly this morning, to the point that I actually, like, when I woke up this morning, I hopped into, like, my plush chair, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I had to throw, like, a blanket over my shoulders, and I had to, like, wrap my legs up, because I was like, it's actually a little too cold. I went to bed last night wearing, like, a t-shirt and some, like, short shorts because it was so hot. And when I woke up, it was not hot anymore. It was actually kind of chilly, so it was great. Okay, so level 18. What else do we got? 16, 16, 17. Okay, so we gotta do a couple more of these fights. What is nya opposite of deep frying? Ooh. What is the opposite of deep frying? I don't know. Air frying? The opposite of deep fry would be freeze dry. Actually, I like that answer. If it was the USB-C port, the deep freeze. Deep freeze is also an acceptable answer. Because you freeze and take out the moisture. That's also why I don't like freeze-dried coffee. This was the conversation I was having in the Discord this morning. The second that you try to, like, freeze-dry coffee, you strip all of the natural oil and moisture out of the coffee bean, which is why I think instant coffee is inferior to regular coffee. Sorry, I know we're getting back on the coffee tangent again, but, like, listen, my coffee snobbery knows no bounds. I am never going to accept instant coffee. I will die on that hill. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Boosh, that sucks! I'm so sorry! Do you have, like, one of those phones that has, like, the wireless charging thing? Because mine has that. I never use it, but that's, like, kind of my emergency backup way to charge my phone if my port ever dies on it. Does Rain like deep-fried coffee? Wait. How do you deep-fry coffee? Do you just, like, deep-fry the beans first? I wonder what deep-fried coffee would be like. There's a concept for a YouTube video. Has anybody ever seen the channel Ordinary Sausage and what that man does to food? Because, well, it's hilarious, but it's also horrific. I've got 2 words for you there. Skittles rice, okay? I had to clean the USB-C port on my phone multiple times. You know, for somebody who drops her phone on the floor like 3 or 4 times a day, I'm surprised that 1, my screen has never shattered, and 2, that everything on my phone still works fine. This is actually the same phone that I, like, had during my accident that also got flung off my bicycle, like, 30 feet and also smashed against the ground and still didn't shatter or break. I've been using the same phone this whole time. It's apparently as resilient as me, even though the battery sucks on it. Alright, I think now that we've gotten them up 1 more level, I think we can do this. I'm feeling confident. No. Absolutely no Skittles and rice. No, just no. Listen, you can't knock it till you try it, right? I wonder if the oh ho ho attack can be predicted. I wonder too. You know what? Maybe we just... I don't know. How close are they to leveling up again? I mean, maybe just a little more grinding. It won't hurt, right? Skittles, if you do not believe me, I give you permission to leave this live stream right now and go look up that video. The content creator, I'll write it down. His name is, hold on. His name is Ordinary Sausage. And then you just look up Skittles rice. Go ahead. It's absolutely unhinged, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's your content warning. It's absolutely unhinged. All of the videos on that channel are absolutely unhinged. Now, here's the thing. As somebody who enjoys cooking and knows how to cook, the reason I love watching this content is because it is such an exact opposite to something that I would do in the kitchen. That's why I find it so funny. That's why I love the unhinged nature of it, because I would never do something like that for myself. So I kind of watch it. It's like kind of like watching like a train wreck. Like, it's morbid curiosity. I know it's going to be bad, but I want to see how bad it actually is with my own eyes. If you can use a potato ricer on rice, does that make it ricey? Oh my god, chat is on it this morning. I mean, I kind of see the vision. Rice could be used to say, yeah. I just don't think Skittles is the right candy to impart onto rice. Right, there's a lot of sweet flavors that I think will complement rice very well. But Skittles is not the first thing that comes to mind, at least for me. I don't know, maybe I'm alone in that opinion, but I don't think I am. I love this little cycle that I found myself in. Typical trans girl cycle. I tucker myself out, and then I go grab a couple of pickles to snack on and get my energy back up. Makes me think of the one post where one OP decided to put sour rainbow gummy strings in a bowl with an energy drink. They called it battery acid spaghetti. Oh, God. Okay, so the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life was mix pre-workout and Red Bull together. Now, I did this a couple of years before my accident because I used to be a long-distance runner, and I was going to go on like a super long run, but even on the run, like I honestly like started getting like heart palpitations. I'm like, I think I had too much caffeine. Like, I think this is too much. I'm so glad that I just instantly burned out all that energy though. I don't know how anybody could do that and just kind of sit there and just ride out that caffeine high, because that was way too intense even for me. And this is the same girl that drinks 3 cups of coffee every morning, just like as a normal thing. And that was too much caffeine for me. Oh yeah, wait, I kind of got confused there for a second. Okay, power hit. What if them just burp? Don't do this. Yes, definitely don't do that. That was, like I said, it was a huge mistake. Like, we all joke about, like, consuming a lot of caffeine, but there is a limit that your body can handle safely. And I think the only reason it wasn't worse for me is because I was intending to go for... I actually went for a 10-mile run that day. That's the only reason I did it, is because I'm like, I want the extra energy for the run. Right? So, like, I was planning to use that energy pretty much instantaneously, but, like, it was still too much. It was still way too much. 3 monsters in an hour is enough for... Oh, my God. Nobody drink 3 monsters in an hour. That sounds horrible. That's just propaganda by Big Napping. There's a Chubby Emu video about caffeine overdoses, and you should watch it. I love Chubby Emu. My favorite was the NyQuil chicken video that they did. That was unhinged. Yes, you should definitely go watch Chubby Emu. That is like a regular channel I watch in my free time. I watch some really crazy shit in my free time on YouTube. I think like I think if people think I'm like watching like makeup videos and like, you know, like voice chaining videos all the time, that is not what I consume on YouTube. It is a variety of very unhinged content. Unhinged in a fun way, not unhinged in an unhealthy way. Like, I'm talking like the ordinary sausage and the Skittle rice. I'm not talking about like, you know, some of those other YouTubers. Chubby Emo is great, but his videos are kind of terrifying sometimes, and some people really need to watch them for their own safety and health. I hate to be like that, but sometimes people need a blunt wake-up call about their bad habits. And it's never a comfy thing to do, to be that person to be like, I'm gonna have to push back on that narrative, right? But sometimes you need to for like the safety of your friend. I felt so normal. I was like, is this what normies feel like all the time? Chat, it's me. No, you're fine. I've actually met people that are way, way worse about like certain things too. I mean, I know people. I have met people with like some of the most disgusting like habits I have ever like seen in my entire life. I have met somebody who basically, they have told me one time that they haven't gone to the dentist and they haven't brushed their teeth in so long that they're afraid to go or brush their teeth at this point because the only thing holding like their teeth in is like the plaque in their mouth. And I'm like, ew, oh God. I'm like, what? I think that's the reason you need to go to the dentist. Like, you need a cleaning ASAP. Like, I can't believe that even came out of your mouth. I can't believe anything comes out of your mouth like that. Wow. And like the worst part about it is like, can you casually say that to somebody like it's totally fine, right? Like they just casually admitted that to me. That was the part that was like, I'm like, what the hell? Wow. I would say like probably my time in the Marine Corps was like of like the most bad habits I've ever seen anybody like ever have. Like the folks in the Marine Corps, they probably take the cake. I restarted the device and the phone is charging again. I'm glad that the troubleshooting is working out for you, because like that can be really stressful. We basically need our phones for everything these days. Okay, we got up another couple levels again. I don't know how much more we need to grind. Should I do another level just to be safe? That's called acceptance, and that's sad. A lot of my content is Tumblr, etc. Mead compilation, daily dose, chubby emu, Reddit story times, art, games, not just bikes, media analysis, politics, and of course trans stuff as well. So I keep up on a lot of news stuff. I've mentioned this a few times. I have very particular sources for my news, but I do like to keep on top of, like, global affairs, and I do like to keep up on, like, U.S. politics, but only from very specific sources because I do not like the talking heads in the media. Listen, I am not watching MSNBC or CNBC or CNN or any of that crap, right? I don't do it. I don't care what they have to say about it. Right? Give me the facts. That's what I'm here for. I'm an adult. I can form my own opinion, right? I just need the info. That's what I usually spend. And then the rest of it is just like goofy stuff, just silly stuff. Like I'll watch like other content creators. Like, so I watch a lot of live streams just casually. I'll watch like a lot of funny, goofy videos, silly videos, stuff like what I brought up a minute ago with like Ordinary Sausage. Just something like just silly and dumb. Send Rady the facts. I haven't gotten a fax in forever. God, getting a fax used to be so exciting too. Like, it was an experience, I'm telling you. You're like, oh my God, what message did I get? And it's like slowly printing off the machine. Beep, dee, 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 dee. And then you pull it out and it's just like, I hate you. And it's like, oh. I think we're gonna do the fight again. I think we're good. I think we're powered up enough. I don't know. We've already spent 2 hours grinding. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab a little bit more water because I've been drinking a lot of water today. We're going to save. I'm going to grab a little bit of water. And then we're going to try the boss fight one more time. And I think we can get it this time. So give me just a minute. I will be right back. I gotta unmute the microphone first. Okay, I am back. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you got a snack, got some water. Oh, I also wanted to mention real quick, just because we brought it up. Listen, if you're looking for like a social media alternative, by the way, I can highly recommend that you come check out transfem.social. That is where I hang out. Like, if I'm not hanging out in my Discord server, I'm probably hanging out there. I have a link down in the description below to my profile, and you can sign up there. And that's a great place to hang out if you're looking for a social media alternative, like other than Reddit or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. So I figured I'd mention that, let people know that's an option for you. Rain is super cute. No, I'm not. Caught me by complete surprise with that one. All right, maybe I had a little too much coffee this morning. Hey, at least I'll get a lot of work done today. Okay, all right, hold on. Time to get the sillies out and get back to gaming. That was unhinged. Okay, we're gonna skip it this time. This part I'm glad they play every time. This is so good. I love when she whips out that flail. Okay, I think we got it this time. So you know what? We're going to change up our strat a little bit, and we're going to try to make Aubrey sad this time. because she's just gonna make herself happy anyways. Like, pretty quickly. You know what? Maybe we'll start with Omori first. Use the power hit here. Skill. And then no smile this time, because I feel like that hurt us. See, there we go. Skill. Headbutt. Running gun. And then I think we're still good. I don't think anybody needs anything. Yeah, this is one of those fights where managing the boss's emotion isn't feasible. Yeah. The only thing I could do is just try to control the emotions of the team. Are deep fryers cute? I think they're cute. Well, it depends on the deep fryer, I suppose. Garlic. I love garlic. Anyways, this is a perfect time for someone to post a sneaky donation. You know all the donations are optional, right? Nobody has to give me anything. You're all free to hang out here and just, like, have a good time. Maybe hit the like and subscribe button. Give me a nice old head pat via the subscribe button. That always helps out. Ah, yes, Omori. Do what you do best. Depress all of your friends with your writing. Oh no! I should have used some healing. It's pointless, you fools. You cannot dampen my positive energy. Probably the best song for the... I love this song. It's so good. Okay, good. We were all able to tank the hit. Okay, good. Skill, juice me, do that, and then skill, fast food, also give it to Aubrey. The more you listen, the better it gets. I know. I'm probably going to be playing this. Like, it's probably going to get added to my drawing soundtrack because I love fast-paced music like this when I'm drawing. Like, this is the kind of song that I could listen to on repeat while I'm drawing and forget that I've, like, had it on. And then, like, 2 hours later, I'll be like, why am I still listening to this? You dare raise your fist at me. Fools! You should be groveling on your knees. Go for another power hit. Juice me, but this time give it to Omori. And then skill, fast food. We're gonna use it on on Hero himself. Speaking of garlic bread is probably the most overrated thing ever. Like, it's only good when it's fresh and made right. Otherwise, it's not great. Okay, you've actually got a good point there, but I still am going to vote for, like, garlic bread superiority because I love garlic bread, and I do make it right. I promise you. If you come over to my house, the garlic bread will be made properly. Rain has no chill in the kitchen. Ask Anna. Ask Anna. Ask Anna how my cooking is and how seriously I take cooking. Right? Just because I watch a goofy, like, scuffed, like, cooking channel doesn't mean I actually cook like that. Oh, I love garlic bread no matter what kind. Even the crunchy store. Oh, I won't buy store garlic bread anymore. It's just, it's awful. You can just make your own garlic butter at home. It's really easy. She's a good cook. Thank you, Anna. Oh, my beauty and grace is boundless and everlasting. It's a shame that you won't be able to enjoy it for much longer. Okay, so she's at the maximum defense loss, so at least we're hitting her for as much damage as we can get out of it. I feel like we all need juice, so Omori, you're gonna whip out the smoothie. She's gonna need a little more, and then maybe some healing for... I feel like we're okay still, but I want to play it safe because I don't want Aubrey to get knocked out. I really need her in this fight. Okay, we're gonna break out the snack one more time, but you know what? We're gonna have Kel do it. I guess we use the fries. And then I'm gonna have you give extra food to... There we go, just to be safe. Sometimes too good. Wait, I'm too good of a cook? Literally, the only time I had enjoyable garlic bread is when my grandma made it. Store-bought, or even for bakeries, it's kinda edible at best. Not gonna lie. I'll tell you what, I bet you I can figure out how to make it the way your grandma made it. If you even could kind of just remember and give me some of her process, I guarantee you I can figure out how to replicate it in a way that you would enjoy. Texas Toast is where I won't buy Texas Toast anymore because if you really think about it, all they did was just slice bread and slather some of their, like, garlic butter on it and then sold it to you frozen. I'm not saying that Texas Toast is horrible or bad in any capacity. I'm just saying that, like, for the cost, you could just do that at home. If you make garlic bread, drink coffee or water, you are definitely cute. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm definitely outed myself now. I see you are still standing. Cockroaches are resilient, I suppose. Oh God, she's manic. I wonder if anybody feels that way about me when they see that. They're like, oh God, Rain's manic. Everybody watch out. Okay, Omori, time to do what you do best. Read sad poetry to your friends. Where's those smoothies again? Banana smoothie. Yeah, there we go. Outed yourself, so you're confirming being cute? Good to know. No, I didn't confirm anything. God damn it. Shooting myself in both my feet at the same time today on stream. Do you get deep fried JPEG artifacting? Ah! You know, I don't know. We need to ask Anna about that one. Maybe a little bit. Only slightly. How about that? No! Kel's been toasted. Alright, don't worry. We have ways to deal with this. Your anti-aliasing gets a little fuzzy on the edges. That's called rocket jump. When you shoot both your legs with an explosive rocket to boost yourself. That's actually a really good analogy for what I'm doing. Oh, we really need the juice again. Actually, do we have more of those banana smoothies? We do. What about health? Who needs it? I feel like skill. We'll do fast food. We'll give it to Hero, because Hero's very low on health. Skill, fast food, give it to Kel this time. I think we got this. Holy smokes, 900 damage? No! Is this what they call defeat? I cannot accept this. I will not accept this. You're all nothing but a bunch of lowly peasants. Yay! We finally won! Oh my god, it only took the entirety of 2 hours, but we finally did it. But not over 900. She looks devastated in this pose. Like, oh, goodness me. She's burnt. She's got the vapors. Oh my god, that was definitely the hardest fight in the game so far. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Okay, alright, finally. Defeat Sweetheart, yay! I got an achievement. How could this be? You're all nothing! How dare you defy me! Throw them in the dungeon! Guards! Guards? It's over, sweetheart. The wedding is canceled. No, I can't accept this. Just leave me alone. Typical narcissist. Can't accept defeat even when they're cornered. Is this Space Boyfriend or whatever his name was? Space Boy! Captain Space Boy. There we go. My sweetheart. Oh, my sweetheart. I am so relieved that I made it in time. You must stop this madness at once. Captain Space Boy? You idiot! I thought I told you to never show your face in front of me again. Oh, sweetheart. My sweetheart. My sweet jelly-filled donut. Please look into your heart and give me another chance. I should not have kept you waiting all those days. You. What are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. Marry me, sweetheart. Right here on this very stage. Oh, my. This is all so sudden. How romantic. Sprout Mole Mike, I order you to marry us immediately. Yes, at once, my liege. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Oh, forget the formalities, Mike. True love cannot wait. Yes, my princess. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and space husband. You may now kiss the bride. Aww. Oh, they censored it too. Oh my goodness, I love that. That was a good touch. Oh, sweetheart, let us travel the universe together and leave all this behind. Yes, yes, my husband. I'll go anywhere as long as it's with you. Wow, they really forgave each other super quickly. I'm sure that's the basis of a healthy and functional long-term marriage. Whoops, God damn it, I keep clicking off the game. Why? Let us take leave, my sweetheart. We have been apart for much too long. Come, my ship awaits. Yes, of course, my dear. But first, there is one last thing I must do. Sprout Mole Mike, hand me the button. At once, my queen. What's the button do? We won't need this. We won't need all this anymore. Uh-oh. I'm ready now, dear. At long last, we can be together. Come, my queen, our chariot awaits. That was actually a really cute ending to that. Perfect song for this. Space Boy? Well, he's Captain Space Husband now. I'm sure this relationship will last for a long time. Yeah. Fun fact, this is the only censored thing in the game. I still think it was an adorable, like, cute little, like, detail they added. So much for a happy ending. What do you mean? That was probably the best ending we could have hoped for, Aubrey. I don't think that's going to end well at all. Listen, it's their problem, okay? Listen, they're two consenting adults. They can basically do anything they want as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. Yeah, I guess this was a complete waste of time. Your bond with your friends has become stronger. Everyone's follow-up moves improved. Yay! Well, she really blew up the stage, huh? Ooh, what's this? Oh. What's the matter, Omori? Is there something wrong? Now the best ending would be the pulverized sweetheart. It is strawberry jelly, in my opinion. I also share that opinion. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? YOLO. Let's do it. Hey, we're not afraid of jumping, at least. Omori is worried about the black mold infestation on that scene. Oh, this is the library! A white egret orchid. Ooh, that's pretty. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." Mounds of books forgotten through time. The keepers of this library have long since passed. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt? Sure. Oh goodness, sorry about the cough. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach, after all, and everyone was exhausted. Blank was the first to nod off, then rest. As the sun set over the freeway, Blank's head accidentally drops onto Blank's shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin and the slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He is happy, very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. That's sweet. I like that. That was well written. Repels from the ceiling. Chat, I'm in. Snack, welcome to the stream, Cutie. How you doing today? Walking downstairs? Nah, jumping down a hole? Yeah, you know me. I just, anytime. I just, take the riskiest way out possible. You find a book of interest, read an excerpt? Sure. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above it is none other than Blank holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle. In what seems to be like less than a second, Blank disappears out the front door. A tiny black kitten makes her way through the stain, leaving sloppy wet tracks across the carpet. Blank's face turns red and yells for Blank, but Blank is already long gone. Blank hands Blank some wet paper towels. Yet it looks like they're the only adults here. And if they don't clean this up soon, the carpet is going to stain. They'll have to deal with Blank later. Not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite. I love it. I love piano, by the way. Find a book of interest, read an excerpt? Sure. It was a hot summer day, and all Blank could think about was why they couldn't do this tomorrow. The backyard was a mess. Planks of woods were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass thanks to Blank and Blank's work. All day Blank watched Wait, I'm sorry, I messed that up. All day Blank watched Blank lug planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched Blank hammer his fingers over and over again and made note that over an hour had passed since Blank had climbed down her ladder. I will just be their moral support, Blank thought as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course, he knew this wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends will be asking for his help, and he won't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts some work into it. Blank knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows that he should put in his fair share. It just had to be on the hottest day of summer. I mean, I know it's tough. It's tough, like, but I always, like, find, like, doing, like, hard work like that to be, oh my goodness, what the hell was that? Really rewarding? You find a book of interest, read it? Sure. This year, Blake was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk next to the small window. Every day during class, Blank would gaze listlessly through the opening at the shadows of the trees, the clouds creeping overhead. His mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same as any other. Blank stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed one by one. Suddenly, a hand playfully slaps his back, snapping him out of his reverie. Blank looks away from the opening. Blank smiles. He motions that class is over and that it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day today, and they need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. Blank's stomach growls. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. I'm okay, stuck at my place of employment for the next 3 hours before the weekend. Oh, that sucks. Risk of rain. We're doing Risk of Rain soon. We're doing Risk of Rain soon, Nikki. Don't you worry. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but I actually created an entire list for what games I'm going to make a video about and what games I'm going to play on Livestream. I wonder who that 3-letter blank is. Right now, you're in an area really close to my favorite ones in the terms of their class. Okay. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt? Sure. It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter to the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. Blank jumps first, then blank again, then blank again. The brothers gleefully urge Blank to join them, and after some careful thought, Blank wearily agrees. Blank shuffles up to the statue and looks down at the moving water. He can hear his heartbeat. His ears begin to ring. His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his shoulders, and his eyes flies open to meet with those of a black spider. An instant, Blank loses all senses and hurls himself into the lake. Water fills his nose. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He's too weak, too helpless. Or that's what he believes. Blank shuts his eyes and waits for the brothers to save him. Oh, that's pretty terrifying. Would you like to guess the blanks? I think if it had to refer to anything, it's probably mom, dad. It's probably referring to mom, dad, Omori, and maybe Mari? Possibly. Those are like my educated guesses. Sorry, let me grab a sip of water. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. Everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., A group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. Oh god, this reminds me of my own childhood. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. Blank looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. He would be able to watch with everyone until 10 a.m. when his tutor arrives. Blank grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one to miss out. If only he could watch the last hour with everyone else. If only he didn't have to play the violin. Something opened. Oh? It's a piano. A grand piano. The word Omori is etched into across the center. Oh, there's a picnic basket here. Well, Omori didn't have brothers, though. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, Omori didn't have any brothers. Eight keys left. Oh. Part of this shelf has been cleared out. There's a hole here. Look inside the hole? Yes. I'm sure you have not seen any brothers in this entire game. Oh. It's that thing. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. Okay, I'm not gonna forget. There's obviously something there. I just like to check this area just to make sure there isn't anything like hidden. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I need to do here, but I always like to make sure. 2 days left. You have a new message. Hi, Rain. Asterix. It's Mommy. Are you doing okay? You haven't been answering my calls or responding to my voicemails. If you keep ignoring me, I'll start to get worried again. I hope you're pacing your chores. I don't think even I could finish everything in one day. Did you end up visiting Cal? If not, it's alright. I understand. Just take things at your own pace. By the way, can you check the closet downstairs and see if there's anything you want to keep? We'll probably just throw away whatever you don't want anymore. There's only 2 days left before I come pick you up. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Bzz. Okay, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. Jeez. Oh, hello? Hello? Rain? Asterix. Are you there? Open the door. Hi, Rain! Asterix. Top of the morning to ya. Well, more like noon, actually. It turns out Hero's not coming back until around dinner today, so I thought I'd drop by a little later. Mom is having me buy some stuff at Fairway Plaza before he comes back. And I thought it might be funner if we went together. Did you want to come along, Rain? Of course you do. Come on. Let's go. Ah, no choice. Hold on, Rain. You can't go back home yet when there's still so much to do. Liven up. It's a brand new day. Why is the cat on the roof? The orange cat looks hungry. Feed it some fish. Yes! You don't have any fish! No! Oh. And now you can touch grass. Wait, somebody wrote Cal smells? What the heck? What happened here? Dang it, it must have been Aubrey and the Scooter gang. Rain. Asterix. Be honest. Do I smell? I don't know. When's the last time you took a shower, my friend? The Scooter gang. I know, right? You know, we joke, right? But, like, I've been to, like, countries like Taiwan. Like, I guarantee you, instead of, like, a motorcycle gang, they really do have, like, legit scooter gangs there. Scooters are just far too common in countries like that for it to not be a real thing. Okay, the question I'm asking myself right now is, I was only planning on going, like, for 3 hours. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to save. We're going to cut it here because I've got a feeling that if I go into this, we're going to end up going for like the next hour, hour and a half again. And I know, as much fun as that sounds, I kind of don't want to do that because I way overdid it yesterday. So we're just gonna go ahead save one more time just for funsies. And that's where we're gonna leave Omori for today. I guess we could chit-chat for a few minutes after the stream. But let me go ahead. Let me close this out. We'll get moving over here. And I'll go ahead and I'll turn the music on so we can all enjoy some nice music for a few minutes. It's quite a long part, yeah. And I really do love this game. But I let myself on Wednesday get way too sucked into the game. And in like 6 hours just was way too much for me, right? Yeah, that's just way too much time on live stream. I like a whole stream just to beat one boss. I know, right? Well, you know, we're making progress, though. We're getting there. I think we're almost done with the game. We've got to be, like, at least halfway through the game now, right? At least halfway? Oh, I had to take those headphones off. They were killing me. Oh, I could only wear those headphones for so long before they start making my ears hurt. And they're my favorite headphones, too, but they do pinch, like, the top of my ears. And that's never any fun for me. Lost Library Peak Track. Oh my goodness, that one was good. I also like the Sweetheart boss battle music. Like I said, I'm probably going to be adding that to like my own like playlist later. Goodness. Oh yeah. As I mentioned though, I'm trying to do better about this stuff. I made a lot of changes on my channel recently. So for anybody who didn't catch that at the beginning of the stream, I added a bunch of new members-only content. It's just older stuff from like a long time ago, but I unprivated that. I made that available to like Raindrop members higher. So if you want to watch any of my older content, that's available. And I'm also trying to let people know that like if you want to hang out with me after the stream, the best place to do that is in my Discord server, or you can follow me on my social media account, which is on transfem.social, and I have links to both of those down in the description below. I also made sure, and it's a shame that ZT isn't here, so maybe I'll just clip it later and just send it to ZT individually, right? But I did make sure to actually finally update the credits thing yesterday. So I've been putting a lot of work in the background. I did try to get a video recorded yesterday. I got through like maybe half of the recording. I'm gonna still need to do that, but like I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to kind of take care of before I can get back into the full swing of content creation. I'm also working on an art commission, and art commissions is something that I'm gonna be like doing going forward. It's not expensive to commission me. I'm very reasonable. But you also have to be patient because I can't take on too much work at once with like all the streaming and other like stuff that I do. So if you really want me to draw something or make like a character for you or do like a fan art of like maybe one of your favorite characters, you can hit me up and we can work something out there. But I figured I'd mention it. I am open to commissions as long as you communicate with me and we like make a plan around it. I'd be happy to draw something for you specifically. Oh, God. Did I do enough self-promotion? Jeez, I always feel bad about doing that. It's like, hey, you weren't all here sitting here watching me for 2.5 hours. Now go watch more of my stuff. Go and interact with me more afterwards. I think that pretty much covers everything. Oh, yeah. One last thing. And I brought this up at the beginning of the stream. I forgot to mention this. So I'm going to be trying with the chatting live streams that we do on Monday. Those are going to be every Monday going forward. And I'm going to try doing like topics for that. I don't mind the self-promo at all. I know a lot of people tell me that, but it's like, I still feel weird about it. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it. Right? I really don't even want to become one of those typical YouTubers. Could you imagine? And it's like, you know, like, if you, like, clicked on one of my videos and I was like, hey, everybody, guess what? Today in Minecraft, we're going to be doing, like, collecting 400 different colored fish or something. I don't know. I can't see myself doing that. But before we get started, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more. It's like, I don't know. I can't do that. I don't know. I'm not, like, throwing shade on anybody who does their videos like that. It's just, like, I can't see that for myself. Probably my favorite OST track is Blank, but the name isn't spoiled, but number 136. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Don't you also want to change your schedule so you always have free day after? Yeah, so, yes. So I already did that. So my new streaming days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Just so everybody's on the same page. And I think I'm going to start the streams at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 9 a.m. I may play with that start time a little bit, but it's going to be either 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I kind of prefer 8 a.m. a little bit better, though. Like and subscribe, click the bell, donate now, memberships, Rain Plus, streaming service. Oh, God. I mean, I do have, like, I did want to give something to the members, and I know it's just, like, archived older content, right? But, like, if anybody really wants to see what it was like for me when I first got started on this platform, like, trust me, like, oh, goodness. I mean, at least if nothing else, it'll give you inspiration to go scuff it for yourselves, right? Minecraft colored pride fish raid soups. Deep fried. Sounds deep fried. Oh, God. Well, I meant not to do 2 gaming streams in a row. For the Friday stream, I wanted to do some Nautica. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out though this week, Gombek. I kind of see your concern there. So what I might end up doing is next week, I might do like kind of like what I might alternate between is like the talking live streams and like the gaming live streams, and it kind of gives me a little break in between to kind of just like chill out and hang out with the community. I'm not 100% sure, but every time I schedule a talking live stream, that's less game that we get throughout the week. Does that make sense? And we've got a lot of games to get through on live stream. Like, we are so far behind. Oh my god. Deep fried pride fish. Rain Plus subscription for a daily image of a cloud from Google. Oh god. Hey, listen, if you follow me on my transfem.social account, you'll get a daily dose of meows and, like, I don't know, cute crashing out and shit. I don't know. I just post random crap on my social media account. I don't know. I just type things and they go up. I post a lot of memes too, so if you like memes, especially pride memes, I do that. I boost a lot of art from the community. Just funny and cute things, mostly. I content warn any posts that are like, you know, like about politics and stuff, so you don't have to worry about that coming across your feed. Also, do you intend to keep the 3-hour limit long term, or just try to avoid going for 6-hour streams? So I'm going to try to keep it to 3 hours, and if I need to go overtime, that's fine, but like no more than like maybe 30 minutes or so. And like try to find responsible places to cut the stream early if I need to. So like 2.5 to 3 hours is better than 3 to 3.5 hours, right? Because then I'm just tiring myself out. I'm just taking away from my overall energy to get like other things done. And that's like kind of the bottleneck is like my own ability to keep pace with myself, because the heart wants to do it, but the body goes, but I'm tired and my hips hurt and like we're sore and like we didn't sleep well last night and we woke up at like 2:30 in the morning again and didn't go back to bed, right? Like there's a lot of things that drag me down in the background, and I can manage them pretty well. But I do tend to overdo it a lot, and each time I go through these cycles, I get a little smarter about like how I approach my content creation, but I still always fall into the trap where I tend to overdo things like to an excessive degree. And yeah, I'm still working on that. I'm not perfect here, but at least I get work done. If nothing else, at least things do get done. So hopefully that's the answer you're looking for there. I'm trying my best. I'm really trying. The only way I'm going to know what's the best fit, though, is to be a little experimental. I think 4 days a week is going to be fine as long as I don't overdo it and I don't constantly put like all this pressure on myself to constantly be playing like these super intense games. Like I think for tomorrow I'm going to be fine with Subnautica again, because like Omori wasn't like a super hard game to play. It's fun. It's kind of casual, right? It's not as involved as playing something like Fox Libre or Subnautica. Like Subnautica is definitely like a very involved game where you got to focus on what you're doing. Omori, you kind of have to do the same thing, but it's kind of like a little bit more on rails, so it's like a little easier to kind of just go with the flow. Oh, by the way, anybody who signs up for transfem.social, if you ever have any issues with the sign-up process, you can let me know. I could try to help you out there. I'm not a moderator on that instance or anything, but, you know, I do know folks there. So, like, if you run into any problems with signing up, just let me know about that. Probably good to stream mainly the shorter games then. That's what I tried to decide on. So, like, what I decided on is all right, so I tried to do that video for Workers in Republic. Oh God, like, oh God. Now my brain, I'm having a moment. I can't remember how to actually. Oh God. Anyways, that game you got me, Gombek. I tried to play that yesterday. I did a little bit of recording for it. But if I'm gonna be real with you, that seems almost like a game that would be better to play on live stream, even though you recommended that we do a video about it. I feel like just knowing me, it would be funnier to do it on live stream, so you can all watch the chaos unfold in real time. So I might shift gears there. I had a little warm-up with the game yesterday. I recorded a little bit of it, but I might actually do that on live stream and kind of just do a one-time thing with that. And just have like, okay, we're going to play it. We're going to play it for this entire live stream. We're going to try our best to make something within like that stream. And if we want to, we'll pick up on it one more other time. But at least then I can say I've played the game, I've tried it. And we could always go back to it later on. That's also a thought that I had there. Floating away today. It's good to see you, cutie. I hope you've been doing okay. Hello, Dark Raven. Welcome to the stream, my brother. I'm actually going to end the stream in a couple of minutes here, just so you two have a heads up. No more overtime. No more overtime. We're ending it in a few minutes here. Another streamer does long games with like a 4-hour daily limit. It works well enough. I don't think 3 hours makes it impossible. I think 3 to 4 hours is probably the best for me. But like, here's the thing. I've seen other VTubers go. And they go hard. And not only do they go hard, but they go like damn near every day. And like, I don't know how they do it. And they get like content put out all the time. And it's like, I don't know. I want to do that. I want to get there. I want to get there for myself. But it's like, I either lack the skill or the time management or something. I can't keep up with them. I can't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think it's a skill issue. We're just going to go with skill issue. Skill and time management issue. Though I guess it could be, I am going to try to like, that's why I'm like, it's not a bad thing that we did Omori twice. And maybe that's the right strat. Instead, maybe just keep playing a game over and over until like we finish it and then go back to the game. Like, so instead of maybe doing Subnautica, tomorrow we could just do more Omori and just try to get through the game as quickly as possible. Then we go back to Subnautica. Then we continue doing Subnautica, right? That's a thought too. But as far as like the stream schedule is concerned, 4 days a week, 3 to 4 hours, I think that's good. That's fair. I think that's reasonable. That's still like 12 to 16 hours a week on live stream. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time on live stream every week. Most have editors for videos, and others don't do videos at all. I know, and I'm almost wondering to myself if I should just give up on the whole video thing and just make videos either when I want to. But, like, I have this, like, plan where I want to try to get, like, at least one video out every week. But it's, like, it's so hard to do that. It really is. I mean, like, here's realistically what's going to happen after this live stream. So, like, when I hit the end stream button, right, because I've been talking for, like, 3.5 hours, this is, like, my usual experience. I hit the stop streaming button, and all of a sudden, everything I've been ignoring for, like, the past, like, 2.5, 3, 4 hours, sometimes 6 hours, right, all kind of hits me at once. I recognize that I'm exhausted, that I've used my voice too much, right, that I've been, like, sweating for, like, who knows, because it's probably way too hot that day, right, or I'm shivering because it's far too cold, right, but I'm so hyper-focused on, like, the stream and what I'm doing on stream that I kind of just, like, push all of those needs to the side. So, like, as soon as I'm done, it all hits me, and I'm like, God, I need to, like, take a shower, or I need to, like, go relax, or I need to make some hot tea for my throat because my throat is killing me, and now my voice is gone. So it's like, I might want to record a video later, but, like, my voice has already been killed for the day, you know? So then I have to wait tomorrow, but then something, like, else might come up tomorrow that I have to take care of, right? It's just, like, it never works out the way I want it to. I make these, like, these really awesome plans, and then I find, like, it's so hard to follow through on them just because, like, I just, like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not that good at it. Miss Rain needs after stream care. That is what I usually do. So, like, you know, not to be, like, weird about it or anything, right? But, like, I don't shower first thing in the morning anymore. I make sure that I move that to, like, after the stream. The only things I do in the morning now is I do some light shaving and I brush my teeth. I get some breakfast and stuff like that. So I make sure, like, I got those needs tended to, right? But as far as, like, a relaxing shower or any of, like, my other self-care stuff, you know, like taking care of my skin, doing lotion, doing any of that other extra stuff, I save for after stream because it's kind of like a little bit of, like, spa time for me. It's a little time for me to spend with myself, kind of get myself out of that, like, live stream mode, because there is, like, kind of a mode to this, right? I like, obviously don't just talk like this all the time by myself for constant hours and hours. Like, that's just not something that I think anybody does. So, like, I kind of got to, like, find the off switch to live streaming and shut it off, and it takes a little time to do that. And then, like, once I finally unwind, sometimes it's hard to get the motivation back. So it's like I'm all hyper and I'm motivated now, but if I go and do all of that, I might not be motivated anymore. I might, like, realize how exhausted I am and kind of want to give up for the day. And that happens too. Like, it sucks. I spend more time recovering and relaxing than I would like. But then also people remind me, they're like, well, you're disabled. You suffer from chronic pain. You're in a wheelchair, right? You work twice as hard to do anything for yourself, right? So, like, I try to keep that in the back of my mind too. But it's like, I don't know. I still feel like I should be able to keep up with everybody. Right? Even if I do have those problems, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too hard on myself. Knowing what proper video creation is, one video a week is ridiculous unless it's a cut VOD or... I have actually made several videos in a single day before. But I'm also very insane, and this is true things. People have seen me create 3 videos in a row before on the same day. And they were decently edited. They're all on the channel. I think one of them even got, like, above 1,000 views. So it's not that I can't do this. It's just when I do something like that, then I've, like, blown out, like, my... Like, I'm so exhausted after doing something like that. It's just... I can't handle it for, like, a day and a half, a couple days. Like, it burns me out so bad. I couldn't do one vid a week if they had even mild editing in them. Wait, oh, so you're saying you couldn't do that? Oh, if you had to edit them, like... Okay, I think I understood what you said there. So only vids without editing and editing for special occasions for me. I actually can't think of another streaming who does video content not based on their streams. So that's what I've been trying to get into, but it's like, I don't... Okay, I know how to edit for, like, when I create videos on my own. So if I make, like, an IRL, like the cooking video was really easy. Any cooking videos, any IRL stuff, really easy for me to film, really easy for me to make. I don't even really need to think about it. I just go because, like, I understand exactly what I'm doing. But it's really hard for me to go back over a live stream and try to clip out, like, what I think is, like, good. Because not only did I just do the live stream with all of y'all, right? But, like, do you know how hard it is to, like, watch your own content sometimes? Right? Like, it's me. It's me. I'm watching me. I'm watching myself. It's not even like I'm watching somebody else. So it's not exactly entertaining. I understand all of you are entertained by me, right? And you all enjoy coming here. And you all want to watch as much of this content as possible, right? But when you're watching your own, especially after you just did it, that's like, it's, I can't really, I don't know if I can articulate, like, how weird that is. It kind of feels narcissistic in a way. Like, oh, what are you doing after this stream? I'm gonna watch my own live stream again and look for bits to, like, turn into a video. I don't know. I know I'm, like, being weird about it, but, like, that's kind of how it feels, right? It's like I'm too in love with myself. Videos are really different medium to streams. They are, and my videos don't do the best. Like, some of them do really well, but, like, let's just be real about it. I'm a better live streamer than I am a video creator, right? It would be nice if we could mark those bits or something. So this is why I'm so mad at YouTube for taking away the clip button. So, like, in the Discord, I had, like, a whole thing going on where I was like, yeah, just clip the funny moments and send me the links to that. And what I was doing was turning those into YouTube Shorts. And it was really easy for, like, the audience to participate in that because all they had to do was click a button inside their own app or on the desktop, right? Just hit the clip button and drop the link in the correct Discord channel. It's, like, super easy. It's copy-paste. Right? Now I don't have that. So now I've got to do all of that myself, which is why, like, YouTube Shorts kind of stopped. Because it's tough for me to, like... It's already hard enough for me to edit the video, but now I'm also looking for Shorts to clip at the same time. It's just now I'm doing two things at the same time, you know? And I'm not that good at it. Like, I might be good at live streaming, but I'm definitely not a great editor. Like, I'm just being real about it. Like, my videos are okay. They're decently edited, but I am not a great editor. I'm really not. The fact that you need recovery already said something. It would be nice if we can... Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Miss Rain on hard on herself, but maybe finding a method of after-stream care. That's what I'm working on these days. And I really don't want to get to a point where I overdo it so much that I burn out and need, like, another 2 weeks off from, like, the channel. I'm really trying. Like, I really don't want that to be, like, the pattern, like, the cycle that I fall into every single time. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for the community. Nobody's having a good time with it, right? I'm at least self-aware enough to recognize that it's a problem. I just don't know the right adjustment because I can't do too little. And, like, with the way that some people come to me with this, and they're like, you just need to stop doing all of that. And it's like, I can't. Because, one, this is, like, obviously this is my dream, right? This is, like, something that I've put years and years and years of hard work on, right? And two, like, you all donate to me. You all expect me to be here and to do things, like, with the streams, with the content and stuff like that. This is how I make some of my money. Like, so it's really important that I follow through on this stuff. I can't just blow it off, especially when people put, like, donations on the table to help support me and to help keep this content going. I got to show up for it. I can't just blow it off, you know? I can't just blow it off whenever I want to. If I say I'm going to be here, I got to be here when I say so, right? If I make a schedule, I got to follow it. And I get that I'm the one who sets the schedule, but, you know, it's tough. I think you should do more gradual changes. You tend to go too hard when you change something, in my opinion. I can agree to that. That's, not that I'm trying to make any excuses there, but that's, like, just kind of like the old Marine girl in me, right? That's, like, go hard, hardcore Marine Corps, you know? Just, like, I tend to overtake a lot of, like, responsibility all at once. And, like, when I change something, I do tend to change it pretty aggressively. But yeah, those are just, like, kind of, like, fallback habits to me. They're just, like, that's how I managed, like, chaos with, like, back in the ye olden days. And it's, like, it's a comfortable way for me to manage my issues, even if it's not the best way to do it. I'd rather have you be there less often, but feeling better than you being there more often and being burnt out. I may just, like, put a pause on that video creation and just focus on doing art commissions and working on my art and just being here for the live streams. That is something that I put a lot of serious thought into. But like I said, I'm kind of being experimental this first couple of weeks, and I'm really making sure that when I do trip up on something, like when I streamed that 6 hours that one day, I go, aha, yeah, that was definitely a little too much. Let's not do that again. That's a recognizable change that I can immediately do. And it didn't hurt me so bad that, like, I couldn't, like, stream today or tomorrow, you know? So, welcome to the stream. Just a heads up, we're almost done for today. I just wanted to give you a heads up there. We already finished playing Omori for today. We're just chit-chatting for a little bit before I sign off. Hope that you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well too, cutie. Hope you've been having fun out there. If it's hot where you are, hopefully you've been staying cool, getting lots of water. I like watching you in stream, sister, but at the same time, if by that I am draining you, I don't want you to hear so often. It's all about balance. Here's the thing. I set my schedule to be here because I enjoy it. I actually genuinely love being here. I genuinely love being on live stream, and I genuinely love live streaming for a long time. What I tend to do is overdo it. And that's where the issue lies. It's not that any particular person or any particular thing that I'm doing is draining. It's the overdoing it. It's the allowing my passion to override common sense and to override like what my body is telling me, and just kind of throwing caution to the wind and going, whatever, we'll figure it out later, right? That's not a good strategy for this long term. That's really what I'm getting at here. So I need to figure out the proper balance so I can be here as often as I want to be and as often as I say I'll be. Hopefully that's well articulated so everybody's like kind of on the same page there. But no more overdoing it. That is like my number one issue. I allow myself to get spun up into like this like chaotic tornado, and I just let it rip. And like, I don't know why I do this to myself. I do this like with my art. I do this with my content creation. I do this with my live streaming. I just get way into things way too often. It's so hard to break me away from them. It's so hard to break me away from it because I love it. I'm like in my moment, but like being in the moment sometimes means I'm way overdoing it and pushing myself way further than I possibly should. That sounds relatable, honestly. I mean, like I said, I'm not suffering. I am, all right, a little bit, right? But like, it's suffering from my own success and suffering from my own passions, right? It's suffering because I've allowed my passions to take precedent over like my own self-care, right? And that's specifically what I've identified is bad about like what I've been doing. It's not necessarily that being here for like the amount of time for like 3 hours 4 times a week is unhealthy. I think that's fine. I think being here 4 times a week for like 6 hours is where I'm like overdoing it and I'm killing myself, and it's just like I don't need to go that hard. I don't need to go that long, right? And like if I need to make cuts here and there, right? That's fine. Maybe I only live stream and do YouTube shorts from now on. I don't know, like, but we'll figure that out. And we'll figure out something that makes everybody happy. We will ring an alarm bell if Miss Rains starts to overdo it again. The problem is, right, is like when I get into like that really manic state, it's really hard to talk me off that ledge, right? Because I'm like, nah, I'm fine. I'm good. I got this. I can totally do it. And like the worst part about it is I believe it. I believe I can do it. I don't believe I'm overdoing it, right? I don't believe, because I want to do it so badly in the moment, I just don't care. I've even told people, like, they're like, you're gonna burn yourself out again. And I've literally been quoted where I've been like, yep, I don't care about that. We'll deal with it later. Right? Only to come to later and go, God, this bill is so expensive, right? The emotional and self-care bill for that was way too high. So, like, I understand, like, I am my own worst enemy here. But at least hopefully you understand, like, the traps that I fall into and, like, why I keep falling into them and why they're easy to keep, like, falling back into. Hi, Peter. Welcome to the stream, cutie. I just wanted to give you a heads up, too. We finished playing Omori. We're just chit-chatting now for a little while longer. In fact, actually, I'm probably going to wrap the stream up in a couple more minutes. But we'll figure everything out. Oh, Dark Raven, oh my goodness, thank you for the gift, cutie. I saw that. I still don't know where they go. I looked at my studio to see if I could find like a collection of gifts that people send me or something, right? I really don't know what those do. Well, I see you sent 5 coins. I don't know what any of that does. I have no idea how any of this works. I don't know if it like shows up for you somewhere or something, or like if it's like on my profile. I really can't find it. I don't know what any of that does. I don't know what it does. I've seen other live streamers use stuff like that for like, I don't know, stupid crap. I don't know. I really have no idea how that affects anything. But thank you for the coins. Hee hee, cat girl, love gold coin. Yum yum. Oh, I thought you just sent that in chat. No, it like pops up on my screen that somebody gave me a gift. I get like a multiplier for it too. I see all that stuff. Sometimes not everything pops up on, like, the stream notifications, but I see everything. I see everything. I see all the little hearts, like, when you press the react button, I see all the hearts on my screen, like, the entire time. I know Goofy likes to press that button. I see it, every single heart. Every single one of them. When you press those buttons, I see every single one. What I'm gonna do, though, is, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna fix it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the reactions to show up on... See? You can see it too. Dark Raven sending me gifts. See, you can't see the heart thing. Maybe I can fix it now. Let me see if I can find a way to fix it now. Because I want the heart thing to be able to show up, but, like, I don't know how to do it in a way that, like, makes it show up on screen. Hold on. Let me go to my studio real quick. Let me see if we can figure this out. Because I want... y'all to see, like, if people are hitting that button, I want other people to see that it's being hit, you know? That'll be the last thing we figure out on this stream. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Because usually I use this window. So this window shows it, pop out chat. Why isn't it showing up on this one? So it does show up on this window, but why is it being cut out when I put it into OBS? That's so weird. Why is it not showing up on this OBS window? What if I did something like... okay, hold on. What if I did something like this? Oh my goodness, I saw that one. Maybe my YouTube app is out of date. Background colors, blah, blah, blah. Live check. I'm reading through, like, the CSS right now. How do I get it to do this? Or maybe if I open, like, a new browser thing. So we'll do a new browser tab. Maybe it's, like, the weird, like, custom setup thing that I did before. So let's just try. I'm going to make a new chat window here. Okay, yeah. Okay. So it does show up. It's the thing that I have set up that's, like, pushing it out. Okay, so I must have to adjust the CSS. Because, like, on this chat... so this is what I'm trying to fix, though. You see this? So there's something in the CSS that I put in OBS that's, like, I think cutting it out from being visible. Which is weird. Why is it doing that? Gombik sent a thumbs up for 10 jewels. I have no idea how it works. I really don't know if the gifts turn into anything, or if they help, or if they make the stream more popular or whatnot. But you see these little hearts? This is what I want to show up for, like, everybody. So let me see if I can figure it out real quick without, like, completely destroying. All right, so what I'm going to do is, just to be safe, I'm going to write down all the CSS that I have saved in a text editor so I don't accidentally lose it. And then I'm going to just try to just delete it out and just see what happens. Okay. Okay, that works. The chat's not transparent anymore, but you know what? Maybe we can live with that. All right. Let's delete this. We don't need this one anymore. Right? Okay. I mean, it's not the best, but it works pretty well. Let me play with it for a second. How do I... Oh, yeah. Wait. I can do it like this. Watch. So I can do Alt and, like, pull it down like this. Yes, that's what we want. Uh-huh. And then we do this. Uh-huh. There we go. And now that works. Now, how do we make this, like, blend in properly? There's something about the CSS that says, okay, so background colors, maybe I only need the background color portion of the CSS script to make this work. So we're gonna just try to do that, because that's kind of all I need. Oh my goodness, that actually works. It made the text font a little too small, but I think I can fix that. Hold on, wait, let me see if I can fix that. No. Don't close it. Don't close it. Don't close that notepad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost screwed up super badly. Let me see if this works. Did that fix anything? Kinda not really. It's still kinda hard to read. How do I fix the font? Is there like something I can fix with that? Outlines. YouTube live chat renderer, text shadow. And then this has like a whole bunch of like font things in here. So maybe this is what I need too. Copy. We'll just chuck that in. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. Just ripping and tearing through a custom CSS script, sure. Hey, that actually helped. I think that works. Can you all read the chat on screen? Is it like working now? And look, you can see the hearts now. Yay! Okay, the only other thing I want to get rid of is that stupid scroll window on the side, but I think I could just kind of boop and it's gone. Yay! Here, resize it a bit. Kind of blow it up a bit like that. There we go. Looks pretty good. I think so too, and now we can see all the reactions, so it gives you like a point to actually doing it. And then if I did this correctly, it should have applied some of the changes. All right, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on this one, but we can fix that. Subscriber only mode messages. Okay, all right, that's fine. I don't care about that. So whoop, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then we can slide it over, slide it down, slide it up, so it's kind of like that, and center it back on that. Okay, all right. Font family is just for like the font name and font size. Okay, yeah, I'm not really great at like CSS if you haven't figured that part out yet. But look, we got it. We got it. Look, it looks good. Oh, still have the gray line. Yeah. Hold, wait. I just noticed that. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and cut that right on out. There we go. That'll do. That'll do nicely. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, did we cut the gray line out of this one? No, but you can't really see it, but I'm gonna try it anyways, just to make sure it looks right. Just like that. I think that'll do it. And then come down here. Just a little adjustment here. Yay! Okay, I think we got it. Yay! All right, so from now on, when you all react and do stuff like that, you can see it on screen the entire time, which I think is way cuter anyways, right? Like, if you're all gonna press the button, you might as well, everybody might as well get, like, a thing for it. It's so adorable, isn't it? I love seeing it. The GIFs seem to have a really bad split for the creator. Wait, so do I actually get something for that? Like, I really gotta look that up after this stream. Okay, all right. I think this is a good stopping point for the entire live stream. Look, we even, like, unscuffed the stream a little bit. For once, we didn't scuff it. We unscuffed it. So, head pats to all of you for helping me out with all of that. That actually, I've been meaning to do that for a while. So, thank you. I really appreciate it. But before I go, I do like to say a very special thank you to everybody who's been so supportive recently. A lot of you have been giving to me on Ko-Fi recently, which really helps me out. I get those donations and that support a lot faster when you do that. So from the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you all so much. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for joining me for this live stream, and I hope everyone out there has a wonderful day.